Hi guys, how's it going? Today we are making a video for AP Bio class and our topic is going to be carbohydrate. So what is carbohydrate? Carbohydrates are also known as saccharides, and if it is still confusing, it is more commonly known as sugar. Carbohydrates consists of three kinds of elements, which are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So here is the common chemical formula for carbohydrate, which is CH2O bracket N. Carbohydrates are everywhere in our life. We can find them in plants, all kinds of plants, and in food, such as meat, vegetables, and snacks. We can also find them in the exoskeleton of arthropods, and even in bacteria. So the monomer of carbohydrate is called monosaccharide. A monosaccharide consists of a long carbon skeleton with a carbonyl group at the top and several hydroxyl groups. So here we go. Actually, this is a typical glucose molecule which has a linear structure. There's also another kind of glucose molecule which has a ring structure. So let's just move this away. And here comes the ring structure. This is actually a beta glucose, so if we have a beta, we have an alpha. But to form an alpha structure, what we need to do is to just switch the position of the hydrogen atom and the hydroxyl group. So this is an alpha glucose. Now we're going from monomers to polymers. How do we form polymers? Here is another alpha glucose. Here we go. And when these two molecules meet, the hydrogen atom here and the hydroxyl group here will be ripped off and form a molecule of water, H2O. This process is called dehydration. And the rest of these two parts will be linked by a glycosidic linkage, like this. So this is actually a disaccharide, and by repeating this process, we will have more and more after this, which will finally form a polysaccharide, which is a polymer. Polysaccharides have various functions. There are three main functions, which are about energy storage, structure, and cell-cell recognition. So let's go over them one by one. So function 1 is energy storage. Actually, polysaccharides work differently for plants and animals for energy storage. So for example, here's the plant, the tree. And the polysaccharide in this case is called starch, which is mostly stored in the leaves and the roots. And on the other hand, for animals, here's the bio teacher. He's not feeling very well because he's tired and needs energy. So in this case, the glycogen, which is stored in his liver, will be hydrolyzed into glucose and release energy. So our bio teacher will be pretty energetic and he'll go, yay, hydrogen bonds. Here goes function 2, which is about structure, and the carbohydrate in this case is called cellulose. As you can see, cellulose is made up of long polysaccharide chains combined with hydrogen bondings, and the monomer for the cellulose is actually beta glucose. The cellulose can be found in cell walls and plants. There is also another kind of polysaccharide for structure, which is called chitin, and they can be found in the exoskeletons of arthropods, like crabs. Finally comes function 3, which is about cell-cell recognition. So here's a cell, let's call it cell A, and here's cell B. If cell B wants to say hi to cell A, it just releases a signal chemical, and the signal chemical will be received by the receptor on cell A, which is made of glycoprotein. So cell A will finally hear the hi and probably respond. That's all for the video. Thank you for staying with us.